Today at 3:35, October 2nd at 3:35, I lost my best friend. I lost my brother. I lost my only friend and my only family for the last 24 years. Tweak. I have a bunch of feelings going through right now, but number the one feeling right now is I'm not going to give up. I do this eulogy because I have no family and I have no friends, and Tweak needs to be remembered for what he did and what he was. He pulled me through the darkest of times when I found the truth out about my past. When I found out about I had no family and what my fucking true family did and what fucking the Alberta government did and the abuse. And then I found out about fucking Joan, as you can see, as you've seen, or my adoptive family and the truth about my adoption and everything about that. I didn't have anything or anybody for these 24 years that I've been going through. But I had Tweak. Tweak seen me for what I was. Tweak accepted me for me, not for what I looked like, not for what I was, not for whatever. There is no friend without an end, and I kept my word to him. 3:35, he passed. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I don't know how I'm going to wake up tomorrow not hearing him, not seeing him. And the most of the problem is I don't know how I'm going to deal with the anger within myself. Tweak started showing symptoms that something was wrong last night after the fucking banks closed. Maybe I was too ignorant or stupid to fucking not see it beforehand. But then I let him down. I couldn't find any money for today or yesterday to let him peacefully go out. So I did everything I could to fucking to soothe and make sure he had his peace. But I had to hold him down a lot because he wanted to get up and come lie beside me and watch video games and smoke weed. I couldn't fucking let him come out of bed. I couldn't let him out of bed. I couldn't smoke weed with him. So I stayed with him. And I don't know. People may not know. I get judged by the way I look, by the way I talk, by the way I sound, everything. I knew when I could come home that Tweak would just see me and just want to be me. He didn't see me as a big monster or a big whatever. He seen me as the dude that fucking fed him, cleaned his litter, and was always there for him. And I'm going to remember Tweak as my brother, as my family, my only friend, my cola. And I'm going to remember all the good times that he fucking graced me with. Because if it wasn't for him, I would have been a lot worse person. I wouldn't have started fucking not being what I was. He was there when I needed him, and he was there when I didn't need him. And I think I took him for granted for that. I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but I know it'll be one day at a time, one step at a time. Just like I've conquered everything else. I will carry this and carry his memory on and hope I can do better by him and for him. God bless you, Tweak. Creator, you took my friend, so you better give him better of a life. Better give him a life that he fucking deserves. Better than the life he had. Because we all know nobody loved that little motherfucker more than me and stronger than I ever did. When Joan made us homeless, I put Tweak in a kennel. And for a month and a bit, I had to live on these streets for us to get us a home. The happiest moment of my life up until for a bit was the day when I rolled into the kennel for the money I owed him, fucking to get him out, to get him out of jail and bring him to the new home. I'll never forget that because that was his first bus rides and LRT. I had to hitchhike all the way in from fucking Slave Lake, Vilna, from where Joan kicked us out in the middle of nowhere. Again. And I learned that lesson. That night, when I was worried that a bunch of wolves were going to tear into my Tweak, was the night I actually finally seen Joan for who she was and that family for who they were. And I finally realized the only person that had my best interest at heart and that had my back was in my pack sack. And we've been inseparable from then. People would ask me to go out and drink. No, I can't. Oh, they'd ask why. I'd give them some story or whatnot. But the actual truth was, I didn't want to leave my boy. When I was out drinking, people would say, well, you can stay at my house, you can stay here. No, I have to be home for my boy. When he wakes up, he has to have his temptations. People ask me to do stupid shit. I'd say no. Because if I go to jail, I'd be no better than my fucking biological and adoptive family and everybody else in my past. I'd have left him hanging. And I wasn't about to do that. For 24 years, he was the single and only reason for me to exist. And I don't know how I'm going to have to deal with this. I don't know. The affording problem and the financial issues I'm going through are secondary. They're not even on the top of my list right now. Right now, I want to make sure that he gets cremated and I get his ashes and I could afford a good urn that's respectable and that he's due for. So, thank you for listening to my ramblings. I don't know if I'm ever going to do another podcast, or if I'm going to do, I don't know where life's going to take me right now. It's kind of, everything's up in the air. But for Tweak, I'm going to keep going forward. Thank you for listening to me. If you have a loved one, take care of them. Remember them. And don't take for granted the time you have with them.